Hello, I'm Yasmin. I'm an undergraduate psychology student. I'm working on finishing my honors Bachelor of Science in Psychology, and because I have so much love and passion for psychology, I figured I would start a psychology type of YouTube channel to really get my ideas and opinions out there. Now, quick disclaimer, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a therapist, I'm just an undergraduate student with a bunch of ideas and thoughts and opinions, and I just want to put them out there in order to not only entertain, but also open a forum of discussion and to present other new perspectives to people, and also even get people interested in psychology and its theories and its vast ideas. So I'm really excited for this journey. I hope you enjoyed my videos, and I hope I will hear back from you in the comments about what you like, what you don't like, what you think of the theories, if you agree, if you don't agree, maybe you have your own theories. I'd love to know. So today's topic is going to talk about the pandemic and what it's going to tell us about our interpersonal relationships with our friends. So before I start, I would like to say thank you to all the frontline workers who are risking their lives in order to make sure everyone is safe. Thank you so much, and I hope everyone else is staying home and staying safe and doing their best to help get this all over with quicker than it needs to be. So here's the problem with the COVID-19 pandemic. I think a lot of people are getting very frustrated for an abundance of different reasons. I mean, if you're stuck at home all day, and here's the problem, a lot of people are losing their jobs, right? So if you're stuck at home all day doing nothing, you're bound to get frustrated. And I think one of the most frustrating things about this is not being able to socialize. People are social creatures, we want to go out with our friends, we want to have fun, get invited to places, go to places, invite people over to our places. So when you take that away, it's kind of like you're taking a choice, which I think a lot of people hate. And a lot of people are also getting angry, I've seen, on comments and tweets and Instagram comments and stuff like that. They're getting angry about their own friends, talking about how they don't think their friends are who they thought they were. So a lot of people or a lot of individuals are discussing how you need to drop the friends who are not checking up on you. You need to log those data points. This kind of talk about how they thought they had good friends, but then turns out that they didn't because they're not checking on them. And all of that is kind of merging into anger and frustration. And I have a little theory about this, specifically about the friends. The rest of the stuff, I don't know. But specifically about the friends. Let's focus on the friends for today. So my theory is called cognitive dissonance. This isn't my theory. This is how I'm connecting it to this topic. It's not my theory. Just making sure this is out there. So cognitive dissonance is basically when someone has two opposing thoughts. So what do I mean? If you want to start a diet, you, for example, want to become healthier, and we wanted to eat more vegetables and fruits and all that kind of stuff. However, you see a cheesecake and you want some of that. So this is when you go into the state of cognitive dissonance, because you want the cake, but you also want to be healthy. And this kind of starts a kind of cognitive tension in your mind where your brain is basically wired to either reduce or avoid it. And this is based on scientific work. I'm going to link it in the description below. But it's basically people in general who have cognitive dissonance are motivated to reduce or avoid that cognitive dissonance. And by doing this, they usually end up making a decision. So they either want the cake or they want to be healthy. And the process of going through that decision making is very different, but we're focusing on the end goal, so decisions. And a lot of people I've seen are coming to the decision or to the conclusion that these friends are not good enough for them. They're true friends, and they're gonna no longer be associated with these people. And how cognitive dissonance connects to this is people are thinking communication is a two-way street. From one hand, they expect those people to check up on them. They expect those friends who they thought they could rely on and they could depend on to reach out and ask about them and make sure they're okay. However, they know that they can themselves pick up the phone and call them. You know, no one's stopping you from reaching out to your friend and asking how they're doing. What if they're more, in a more dire situation than you? You never know. So that's why you might want to check. But see, those are two opposing theories or ideas, because one of them is like putting the blame on yourself, and the other one is putting the blame, so to say, on other people. And the human mind doesn't like that, and a lot of the times they end up getting into a frustrated, angry state, and they lash out and end up making a decision, because that's how the human brain works. Now, am I saying that these people are right for lashing out on their friends and cutting them off? No, not necessarily. But am I saying that their friends are right for not checking up on them? Not necessarily either. That's the thing. It's not really clear how to resolve cognitive dissonance in this situation. It's common courtesy to check up on someone and make sure they're okay, and be considerate towards your friends. But also at the same time, you don't want to be always the one who's checking up on other people and always making sure everyone else is okay. And you don't want people to take you for granted. So it's very confusing, but I want to hear what your thoughts are. Why do you think people are getting angry at their friends? Is it because of cognitive dissonance? Is it not because of cognitive dissonance? Do you think there's another theory behind it? Or do you think people are just getting mad because they're getting mad and they want something to get angry at? Maybe their anger is bleeding from another aspect in their lives, you know? People are stuck at home all day, they're not allowed to go out. Maybe they're just sort of, their anger is bleeding out from that aspect of their life into their friends, and they're lashing out. And what are your thoughts on people reaching out to their friends? Should someone just, put their best foot forward, think positively, and just reach out to people and hope for the best? Or should they dig their heels in and say, no, unless this person's reaching out to me, I am not gonna text them or call them or remember them even? What do you think? Leave your comments in the comment section down below. And also let me know what you think of this video. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you like my style? This is the first ever time I'm doing this, so I'm kind of nervous. And I look forward to reading the comments. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care.